Good morning, Mr. Robin. Where you gone? Welcome back, my gardening friends. Well, it's the Raffle Flutter Draw for the gloves from CoolJob, and we've got all the people there that received a raffle ticket. If your name isn't there, you didn't email me. And there's two robins just, and one come and nearly scared me to death. Very friendly. It wasn't bent beak though, so that's definitely a new one. I think because the ground is completely frozen, they're expecting to get some goodies. Absolutely no point in doing anything great during this time of the year when it's only just at 0 and not going to go above all day long. It snowed a little bit this morning, so I went out gritting last night, and then they called us out the early hours to go again, and I'll probably have to go tonight. So I'm just trying to get a few jobs done while I can. And today's little task is feeding the underground worm farms. So they're the Think Green gardening gloves, winter gloves, thermal, and I've given them some wear, and they're doing good today. But because we're going to be delving our hands into wettish stuff, I'm going to be using the CoolJob winter waterproof gloves. So let's get all this material in the tubs chopped up so that I can add my ingredients and the worms can digest it. This has already got the log ashes in because I've done a bit of wood cutting at home, and if you look back on my videos you can see everything that's there. But basically I'll just use the shears to chop everything up. Won't bore you to death. I'll come back. Right, so that's all that chopped up. First of all, I'm just going to add some blended eggshells. Worms need something to digest because they haven't got teeth. These are the leaves from the tea bags that I patiently dry out and remove from the bags. We've got here some soil from molehills. It's quite dry actually now. There's a stone there. But that adds a lot of the microorganisms. 3-year-old wood chips. Coffee grounds. Worms seem to like the coffee grounds. And then we've got some leaf mould. Just helps the whole process, and then we'll give it a good stir up, and if I feel it could do with a bit more, I will add to it. I've mixed it all into one bucket now, it makes it easier, and I've just got some worms from out of the compost bin. They're loving it round the apples, so we'll add those in. Get the other glove back on. These aren't touch screen, but by gum, they're keeping my hands warm. I'll come out that nice warm compost bin. Into all this cold material. But no, my hands, my feet are froze, my hands are warm. But I'm having to take the gloves on and off, but normally you could crack on. So let's go and get the underground worm farms filled up. So these are my underground worm farms. If you Google underground worm farms, my video is there for everyone to see. Basically, these are sunk in the ground. They've got holes in so the worms can migrate from one to another. I'm going to fill them all up at the moment, but sometimes I'll fill just 2 up and then the worms will migrate from the ones where the food source is low, and then they'll pee and pee and poo on the way, feeding the asparagus. You can see now that these are completely deteriorated, broken up, so I've got some old sign plates that I can use as a cover. I've refreshed the cardboard, so we've got a hook that goes underneath, and this sits on top just to give the worms a little bit of cover and protection. This will sink quite quickly. Hopefully there's enough worms in each one. So we will help them along. I used to stop putting citrus and onions in my bins for the worms, etc., but I don't think it really matters. They still do really well. Pop that on there. Helps the worms come right to the top. They're not irritated by the light, and then we can pop that on the top. It'll sit better when all the cardboard's gone. But I'll get on with this, get that finished, and we'll get on with the flutter draw. I've saved all the hooks out of the top bits of wood that have gone rotten. I'll put the wood on the bonfire heap, and the hooks will go back in my tool kit, ready for another time. I don't think I'll be sitting on my allotment seat today, and that's just the frost. Oh God, it has been cold. My allotment doesn't get any sunshine during the day, so every frost just keeps building up. Where's them gloves? Right, I'll get all these cut up into the individual tickets. So the closest raffle ticket to winter on the waterproof gloves for winter will be the winner, and I will then expect an email from you to say that you've seen this, and I will save a couple of names just in case we don't, and I'll do the flutter draw like normal, and then I'll get those gloves sent over to the winner. Because of the postal strikes, etc., anybody that's been waiting for anything, I'm going to wait till the new year, so I may leave these till the new year, till everything's settled down. I don't want it to get lost in the post. So I'll grab all these. If we get a few that are all in the same place, I'll pick those up, remove the rest, and we'll start again. So I'll say try and shuffle them up, but they're going to go right up into the air, so closest one wins. So, ooh, that's a little bit close. I may have to do another draw. I'm just going to tip you off now, so it's all fair. Apologies. Hold tight. So, there's 2 tickets there. I think it's a little bit unfair to the one that's underneath. So I'm going to pick these 2 tickets up and see who the other person is. And so it's 15 or 14, Jason or Colleen. I'm just going to clear all these up now. Right, oh God, I could do with the gloves on, guys. So we've got Jason and Colleen. You probably can't see that at the minute, so we'll get these lifted up. Closest one wins, and I will ask my ask CoolJob if they'll give us another pair of gloves, actually. But anyway, let's see. Here we go. Did you see that one flicker off up to the other side? So there's Jason. There's Colleen. So I'll keep both these raffle tickets, and Colleen will be getting the Think Green winter gloves, the thermal ones, and Bargum, they were very good as well. But bad luck to everyone else. But thank you for taking part, and it's all good fun with a world famous flutter draw. And this is just for CoolJob's benefit. I love these gloves, but you can't get them anywhere. So CoolJob, can you find something like this and or make something like this? They're thermal lined and they go way above the wrist. I find it very useful when working with water. Just had another call for gritting, so gritting at tea time, so I need to get home, fed and watered. At least I'll be home a little bit earlier tonight to get enough sleep. But as you can see there, I've found another lot of compost unscrupulously dumped by the cannabis growers. There's still a bit more there, but I'd filled my trailer twice, and there's just over 700 litres to add to my board for December. So since 2014, since I started allotmenteering, before I even come onto YouTube, I've got 29,410 litres plus 700. And I tell you something, that saved me a hell of a lot of money, just with a little bit of effort when gardening on a budget. Don't forget the email, Colleen, Jason, and don't forget thumbs up, thumbs down for the interaction. Leave me a comment. What do you get up to over the winter? Do you bother? I always like to get something done, but this weather has just been unseasonal for December, where normally December is nice and mild and you can get cracking. But never mind, I can go and earn some money to keep Mrs. K happy. Happy gardening to you all. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ra for now.